This TikTok chef ruined my day and my appetite by 7-Eleven-Z. Yeah, we'll look at that. We'll look at that. Oh, I don't know. It can be as bad as my ex's atrocities in the kitchen committed. Nobody's worse than my... yeah. Nobody knows the atrocities of my ex's cooking. Let's go. Even I couldn't fix that.
Where's the lamb sauce?
I was actually having a pretty good day today.
Where?
I woke up at 9 AM, beat my meat at 10 AM, beat my wife at 11 AM.
Sounds accurate to my life. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
And when it was time for lunch, I decided I would try to make a TikTok recipe. But that's when my day was completely ruined, and it's all because of this TikTok chef I found. Prawn linguine. Okay, is that how you spell linguine? We have salt.
Making my blue-collar husband homemade prawn linguine after his 13-hour shift. I'm scared.
On pepper, then chopped garlic. Okay, not too bad so far. Okay, it looks very unevenly cooked. You're gonna flip it already? Okay. More salt and... Oh! Okay, that's a lot of pepper. A little bit of mushroom. I feel like you need more mushroom than that. Is that boiling water or is that oil?
What? What is she doing? What is she doing? What the fuck? Nah, get out of here. Nah, you're not top housewife. You're not top housewife. Hey, if that's what is she doing? What is she doing? Oh no, this can't be good.
Linguine. Without... Okay. Okay. Double cream? Is that the usual recipe? Parmesan cheese straight into there. Okay.
That looks like vomit.
What is that? Mystery white sauce. Okay. An unnamed white
mystery white sauce. It's its own cum.
liquid has just been poured into there. I hope it's not your husband's. Okay. I don't even.
We thought of the same thing. We thought of the same thing. Based.
Think about that. And it's done. That's done. The noodles look perfectly cooked.
The noodles are not cooked. Believe it or not, this is the best I've seen her cook so far, and she gets hearted. That's crazy. Oh no. Oh no.
First of all, that is not how you spell prawn linguine. And second of all, this is not how you make prawn linguine. Let's just get a reference image up. So this is what the dish is meant to look like, and this is what it looks like in reality. I mean, to be fair, the concerning thing is that it doesn't look too bad. Like, if you looked at this, you wouldn't be able to tell what it's been through. But I think the dead giveaway is like the pasta. Like, you see how stiff the pasta looks?
The noodles aren't done. The spaghetti aren't done. They're not done. They're not cooked properly. This is 11k likes, by the way. And it's not even properly... Obviously, it's a nice gesture that she cooks for her husband, right? That's a nice... If she has a husband, that is. That's a nice gesture. However, you need to go... This needs to go back into the kitchen. You need to go back. Usually, I don't tell a woman to go back into the kitchen. But I think you need to go back, or you need to go out. Which is also a rare case.
Because the issue is that they didn't even cook the pasta before adding it. They just put it in with the oil and the water, expecting it to just cook as you go along. But there's something wrong with this. It doesn't look right. Like, surely if you're making this and you just see this in front of you, surely you go, like, you rethink, you reread the recipe just to make sure you've... Actually, is it even a recipe? I don't even think this person is following a recipe. I think she might be just freestyling it as she goes along. Believe it or not, this is the best I've seen her cook so far. Okay, that is extremely concerning. I don't know whether I want to continue this. Making my blue-collar husband lasagna. Okay, 13 hours... Oh, wow, that's a lot of oil. Okay, so we're doing the minced beef.
Bro, there's so much oil! There is no need for this much oil! Also, it's a lasagna. Chat, it's a lasagna, but that's so much oil. That is so much oil. You might as well just make him drink oil. It's not a nice thought. You wanted to cook for someone you love, but bro, if that's your cooking skills, just don't. You're wasting food. I'm not eating that. I would eat it. Like, I've literally ate omelet with eggshells in there. I don't care. I've done that. I've done that. I've done that. Out of love. I'll do it.
A lot of salt and pepper. Okay, it doesn't look too bad so far, apart from the oil. Okay, you're gonna put the whole peppercorns in there without grating it? Okay. Maybe some people like it. With the raw lasagna pasta. Oh, what is that? Is that grass? Is your husband a cow? What? Okay. Interesting. Okay. You know what? It has potential.
No. I feel like that's not enough sauce. I'm sorry. That's not enough. The pan is too big. Like, the glass pan is too big.
It has potential. Cheese. Okay, yeah, that's standard. Okay, this might not be that bad. It has potential. It has potential. Definitely has potential. Okay, that's a lot of salt. Are you gonna finish it? Oh, okay. Some unnamed white liquid has just been... Okay. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Oh, pepper. A lot of pepper. And then you're gonna bake it. Okay. Hopefully it's... Okay, it's not cooked. It's definitely not cooked. Okay, scissors. We're using... Okay.
Like, I know a dude who insta-divorce. That's like... I know a dude who cuts his pizza, right? With a scissor, okay? I know a dude. Potential? No, that has no potential. I wouldn't just help me out. I'll make us something instead. You know who's actually cooked? You know who's really cooked in this entire situation? It's the husband that's cooked.
We're using scissors to cut it up. Okay, that's how raw the pasta is. Oh, okay, that looks crispy. That looks extremely crispy. So once again, there is something wrong with this. Like, if you see this, if you see an image of this, and you just don't read the caption, what would you guess this is? Like, there is no...
Can I be honest? It kind of looks like a dessert. I regret joining back what the fuck is on the screen, lasagna. But it kind of looks like tiramisu, or dessert, or anything, to be fair. It doesn't look like lasagna. It might just be a big bag, but I hate people wasting food. No, I agree. As somebody who, like, one point struggled with getting food, I know wasting food is
No way anyone guesses this is lasagna. This looks nothing like lasagna. So this is what a lasagna should look like, and this is her lasagna. Okay, to be fair, it's not too far away, and maybe...
Yeah, it kinda looks like a completely, like, broken and munched. Like, I remember my my brother's girlfriend made something that made tiramisu that looked similar to the first picture. Not gonna lie, that looked similar. Like, if your dessert looked like this, I feel bad for you. Not my desserts. My brother's girlfriend desserts look like that.
The presentation isn't everything. You know what? It could taste decent. It might taste decent. Like, there's a chance it could taste decent. But I mean, the general method was, like, alright. Like, they were layering the pasta with the meat. Like, that's how you make lasagna. Like, the principle was fine. But the execution was a little...
I haven't, like, no, the pan isn't just right. It's just not right. Which is why it's probably not cooked properly.
A bit, yeah, it definitely needs a bit of work. I mean, first of all, why is the pasta just sticking out the edges of your, like, your pot? I feel like you could have got, like, a bigger tray, or maybe you could have cut the pasta. You know, it would have been better to just cut it, like, to fit the actual, like, tray you're working with. And I mean, the fact that she has to cut the lasagna with scissors, that's the telltale sign that the pasta...
The pasta's just not cooked. Save your brother, Poke. I can't. He's in an abusive relationship. There's nothing to say if homie's cooked.
is not cooked at all. Like, there is some severe undercooking of the pasta going on here. And it's crispy on the outside because she left it sticking up. I'm pretty sure you're meant to submerge it in, like, the tomato sauce or, like, the meats to make sure it actually cooks. Like, if you leave it up, it's just gonna go crispy like a Dorito. But my main concern is the oil. Are you trying to deep fry your lasagna? This is not how we cook the meats.
Deep fried lasagna, chat. That works. I'm taking that. I'm taking that deep fried lasagna.
What is this? You've already got pre-cooked meat as well. So all you need to do is heat it up in the microwave. It's not like you're cooking meat from scratch, like raw minced meat. I'd work for 24 hours if I was the husband. Bro, the husband was on a 13-hour shift. No wonder why he goes on a 13-hour shift.
I think canned food is so disgusting. I'm gonna be honest, I can't eat most canned food. The only canned food I can survive is like canned fruits. That's something I can survive, right? Maybe like tortellini, maybe. But this? I couldn't eat that. Like, especially canned meat is like, horrible, awful, hell no. The mystery white sauce is permanent. It's gooner sauce, let's be honest.
He has to go on like 3-hour shifts every single day, then his wife would have to also cook him lunch.
Maybe the 13-hour shifts are there's a good reason why he has 13-hour shifts. There's a reason. There's a reason why why he's out of the house that long.
So, like, he's lucky that his wife only has to cook him dinner. Making my blue-collar husband some homemade mushroom and bacon noodle soup. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of...
Why is it so much oil? Especially for, like, a soup. Do you even need oil for a soup? I've never seen somebody make a soup with oil.
Oil. And was that cream or mushroom? Oh. That's a lot of oil. Okay, we're just gonna blend it in, and it's so much oil that it doesn't even blend in. We have some instant ramen.
With instant ramen? I can make better stuff like this easier. Like, I literally just have an air fryer. Different soya sauces, the instant ramen, vegetables, some other stuff that I have. I could make that easier. Holy fuck.
Noodles, 2 rashers of bacon.
Like, this is how it looks terrible. This just looks terrible. I would have approached that differently. Not gonna lie, I think she wants to kill him and get that insurance money. Maybe it's that. Maybe she tries to get rid of him. This is all a project to poison him.
Okay, bacon noodle soup. Is that even a recipe? Whoa, that's a lot of pepper. Okay. I mean, it doesn't look, like, horrible so far, apart from the oil. Okay, why are you cutting the instant ramen like that? Just be patient, just let it cook. Oh my god. I think she's thickening it. Yeah, she's trying to reduce the sauce to thicken it up. Oh, it's done? That's done. The noodles are cooked? Okay,
The husband's cooked. The husband's cooked. The husband's in fact cooked. That poor man must have solid arteries, probably. No way he'd live long if he eats this. Yeah, no. Are the noodles really cooked? They don't seem cooked still. And they're just instant ramen, which usually cooks pretty quickly.
Okay, she thinks the noodles are cooked. I guarantee they are still raw. How long are you going to take to platers? I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know, like, whether this is a real, like, dish or recipe. I've never heard of this before, and there is so much pepper in it that you can see it. You can literally see it. That is a little bit concerning. I can taste it just seeing it, and you can already tell from the appearance of the noodles, like, they look very white. Like, that is definitely...
Cause, like, yeah, they do. It's not even soup. It's not even soup. If anything, it would be categorized as pasta. Like, it would be categorized as pasta. This is not soup. This doesn't look as soup. That's not soup. That's just not soup. Soup is supposed to be a lot more, like, watery. This is not soup. It's not soup, huh? Let's just follow. I have literally, like, 6 or 7 cooking books. Whatever you want, I will make it. Literally.
definitely raw still. The noodles are still raw. And I don't even think this is a real recipe. Mushroom bacon noodle soup. So she's saying noodle soup, so I assume it might be like an Asian recipe, but I've never heard of that before. I can't even find anything. The closest thing is like a ramen with bacon and eggs, but even that is disgusting. Who made this? I guarantee you this is like not an Asian recipe. Let's see who wrote this. The Healthy Hunter. Okay, let's have a look at this person. And it looks like she might be a white woman. Great, we're learning how to make bacon and egg ramen. Okay, this is not an Asian recipe. But this is like a new record for how much...
That still looks better. That still looks better. That looks better like Worlds. She's preparing his palate for the apocalypse. Probably you can make anything. Okay. At least anything that's in the books here, I can make, cause I'm pretty sure I have at least at least 80% of those cooking books. I've at least done once, with success. Maybe some without success, but if I will become the house husband, I will cook. I don't care. I don't mind. I will bake. I don't care. I don't mind.
Oil has been in the pan. Like, and the pan is, bro, the pan is not even even. You can see it's just leaning. All the oil is just leaning to one side, like a pool of, like, blood. But, I mean, the way she cuts up, like, the ramen, the instant ramen like that, I feel like, bro, I feel like that has got to be, like, a little bit racist. Like, maybe it's not intentional, but, like, that feels racist to just cut up the...
It's like breaking the spaghetti in the middle. You know, that's racist to Italians.
Instant ramen like that. Like, no one does that. Spaghetti carbonara with... Okay, we have some Asian ramen noodles. Instant ramen.
That is not spaghetti. There is no spaghetti. There is no spaghetti. There is no spaghetti. What are you doing, you idiot? Dude, what... With a... What the fuck? What the fuck, male wife era? Hey, whoever's my girlfriend, I will cook. I have seen atrocities made in the kitchen.
And boiling water, salt, pepper. Okay, that's not too much this time. Oh, okay. On both sides? Is that really necessary? Okay.
The racially motivated cutting. This is not spaghetti carbonara. It just isn't. It just isn't. That's not.
Bacon, yep, that's correct. And then you need some sort of like cream. Bro, why are you salting and peppering the bacon? Okay. Cream. An egg. Oh, well, an egg straight into the pan? I thought you make the sauce on the outside and then... Okay. Cheese. Oh, wow. That looks moldy. Bro, you see that white stuff? That is mold. I'm pretty sure that is mold.
She's trying to kill her husband. She just is. Or maybe it's Logan Paul, Mr. Beast, and KSI's cooking account. 'Cause they like their cheese moldy, bro.
Salt and pepper on the cheese as well. Okay, this best. And you're not even going to mix it in. Great. So, some milk. Okay. Not even cream. Oh, okay, that looks really watery. You're meant to put cream in it. Okay, that's not mixed at all. Okay. Oh.
Bro, that's like carbonara. The cheese isn't even fully melted. The cheese isn't even done. But doesn't water always burn? It evaporates and makes those sounds. If there's not enough, it doesn't evaporate immediately, right? It will make like burn spots, right? If it's like not enough. You should try like just like drop a little bit of water on, like, you shouldn't try it, but if you leave a little bit of water, just drop it on like, you know, the plate, and then like realizing that it like burns in instead of evaporating. That happens too. No way was able to make the water catch fire. That's crazy. No, just like cooking away to the point where it like leaves burn stains. That happens. That can work. Trust me. That can work.
Oh, she's plating it already. That's it. That's it? Oh my god. This might be the worst one so far. So many things went wrong. First of all, why are you making spaghetti carbonara with ramen noodles. That's just ramen carbonara. All you had to do was add the spaghetti, and you'd make the spaghetti carbonara. This is what spaghetti carbonara should look like normally, you know, with spaghetti in it. And then this is, okay, this. It looks like scrambled eggs. It looks like someone has like vomited scrambled eggs. But I mean, it doesn't look too dissimilar. Like there are some similarities. We have the bacon over here. We have the pepper over here. And then you can see the bacon over here, pepper over here. But is the method to really cook the noodles in the same pan? I thought you meant to cook the noodles beforehand and then just like add the sauce afterwards. I'm pretty sure the way the pros make...
Yeah, you have to do it beforehand. I need to scrub that spot clean. I ain't doing that. Fine, Doug, I'll trust you this once. Yeah. Basically, she just forgot. Basically, she just didn't pay attention to the water. And it just got completely annihilated. It just got completely annihilated. It just got yeeted. Actually, I know 2 people that managed to do that. I know 2 people that managed to do that. Because one is my elder sister, and the other one, you guys don't know. It's crazy.
Spaghetti carbonara is they literally cook the noodles and then they just have a sauce and then they just mix the noodles with the sauce afterwards without putting it on heat, because the heat from the actual noodles when you cook it should be enough to cook the egg and the stuff in the sauce. Okay, actually he does it a little bit differently. So he gets the spaghetti, he puts it onto the sauce, which is on the flame. But, okay, the principle is still the same. You're meant to cook the noodles beforehand before putting it into the sauce. But why is this person putting salt and pepper on literally every single ingredient? Is the food in the UK that bland that, like, you gotta put, like, you gotta season every single ingredient? And putting the egg directly into the pan, that is, like, that was a curveball. That's the one thing you do not do with carbonara. You're meant to make it on the side. You're meant to make the sauce on the side. But then she added milk into the watery sauce. So it's just watered down milk. I'm pretty sure you're meant to add some sort of cream. So now the sauce isn't even like thick enough. You can see in the final product it's not even thick enough. That's why it looks like scrambled.
It's just terrible. It's just terrible. This is just awful. This is just horrid, man. It just is. That's a crime. That's a crime committed in the kitchen. I think whoever made it should go to jail.
Scrambled eggs. If you actually use cream, it would be a creamy sauce, but instead it's just a watery sauce that evaporated. It was just watered down milk and it completely evaporated. Anyone else gonna talk about the pan before anything was added? Wait, what was wrong with the pan? Oh my god, okay, yeah. Wait, okay, I didn't, okay.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh, I didn't, oh, look at that pan. Look at that pan. Ugh.
I've been so desensitized that I didn't even notice. Are there bugs and crickets all over the pan? Is this... Bro, this is a dead cockroach. This is a dead fly. What was she cooking beforehand? Was she trying to, like, kill her husband? Oh, yeah, we have some, healthy...
Wait, what? You just realized that now that this was obvious with the first one already, that she's trying to kill homie.
Pancakes, healthy breakfast, buckwheat pancakes, that's pretty healthy, I think. Oh, wow. Okay, wait, how much oil is in there? Oh.
That is not oil. That is not what? She gave it an oil bath? That's not a healthy... This has to be rage bait. This is rage bait. This account, nah, this can't be real. That's not only a blue-collar husband, that's a dead husband.
Okay, banana? That's healthy at least? Oh, okay, she's messed it up. Wait, tomatoes? Is that oil? I think that's oil. Okay, that's a lot of...
She's frying? She's frying the strawberries? Okay, I get it with banana, that exists, right? Okay, that exists, like fried banana, that exists. But strawberries?
Of oil. The strawberries in the oil as well. Okay, time to flip it. Let's see the other side. Oh. Wow. Okay.
This is a crime committed. This is a horrible crime. Detain her. This is terrible. Oh my goodness, I feel insulted, assaulted. I feel like that is terrible. That is awful. Oh my goodness.
Okay, she can't even flip it. Please tell me that's sugar instead of, like, salt. Okay, maple syrup directly into the pan.
Syrup into the pan. Into the oil. These other things they had don't even... Okay, the bananas, right, fine, okay, fine, I don't care. That you can do that. The strawberries are a crime. The maple syrup into the same pan is a crime. The amount of oil is a crime. Bring me the gun.
And? Oh, it's ready?
By the way, this person is from the... As he said, this person is from the UK. Therefore, somebody's getting flooded.
It's done? Okay.
Look how oily that is!
Oh, the bananas look alright, I guess. The bananas are not bad. The strawberries... Okay, the strawberries... I've never had deep fried strawberries before. Okay, this is,
Look how oily this is! This is so oily! At least this looks good. It's colorful, but it's so oily! Like, this is oilier than somebody's hair that hasn't showered for 3 months!
Yeah, is it healthy? I mean, okay, before we answer that question, let's just assess, is this pancakes?
No.
Is this pancakes or not? I think
No.
she's trying to do buckwheat pancakes. I mean, to be fair, she's not too far off. This is what, like, a normal, like, pancakes and fruit meal is meant to look like. And this is her version. This looks like KFC. This genuinely looks like KFC compared to this. But I mean, there's a lot of oil. There is so much oil that I didn't even notice it at first. Like, the oil is so far up on the brim that it almost looks...
I want to say, you can't grape food. But when I look at this... If there was ever something as graping food, this would be it, I think. This would be it.
Clear. What is she trying to do with this? So she pours the pancake batter directly into the oil. Is she trying to deep fry the pancake? Is that a thing? Oh, actually, you know what? Churros. Churros is technically deep fried pancakes. So maybe she's trying to do a churros pancake hybrid? Just giving her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe that's what she was trying to go for. But then she adds salt. I think that's salt.
You know what I think? You know what I think? This is a rage bait account. And you know what I think? She just grabs whatever she can find in her kitchen and throws it into the pan and see what happens. Maybe it's all just a experiment. Look at this also. Fruit pancakes. Blue collar. Hashtag blue collar boys. Blue collar life. Cooking hacks. This is not a hack. This is an abomination. This is if like this looks like crippled food.
I hope it's sugar, but then the fact that she puts maple syrup, bro, she puts so much maple syrup into it that it just completely destroys the pancake. And given that this is maple syrup, which is sweet, I have a feeling that the white powder that she put in earlier was actually salt. For some reason. Salted pancakes. Is that a thing? But just have a look at the amount of oil here beforehand and have a look at how much oil is in the pan when we finish. So as you can see, most of the oil is gone. So where did the oil go? There was only one place it could have gone. So that means all of the oil got absorbed into this pancake. All of this oil from before is now in the pancake. Do you understand how unhealthy that would be? But the only good thing about this meal is the bananas. Okay, so the bananas, you can fry them in... Okay, usually maybe you'd fry it in butter instead, but I think oil works. I think you can deep fry bananas, like if you do like banana fritter or something. But then strawberries into the oil. That is... Is strawberry fritter a thing? Oh, actually it is. Apparently it is. Deep fried strawberries. Okay, you know what? Maybe if she added batter to the fruit, it would be like a little bit more enjoyable. But for some reason, she attempts to...
That still feels illegal. That still feels illegal. I do not care. That's still illegal. I do not care. Deep fried strawberry is a crime.
To flip the pancake before it's even cooked. It's still raw on the other side, and of course it just breaks apart because it hasn't even had time to actually cook into the cake. It's called a pancake for a reason. You're meant to wait for it to turn into the cake. Why so much oil and sugar? Okay, I hate to tell this to you, but I don't think that was sugar. I'm pretty sure it was salt. Making some seafood paella. Okay, we have clams. Okay, with the juice, you didn't even strain the juice. Crab meat. Oh, mussels. They look expired. Are you sure they aren't past their expiry date? Okay, of course we have some salt, pepper. Okay.
Yeah, she's definitely trying to kill him. She's trying to kill him. Now, you cannot convince me that she's not trying to kill him. You cannot convince me that that's not the case. She's definitely trying to get rid of him. If he's even still alive by that point.
What is this? Rice? Okay, yeah, that's normal as part of the recipe. Paprika? I think that can be part of the recipe. I think. More salt? I thought you added more pepper. Peppercorns? You're not even gonna grate them? Okay.
She's trying to get rid of him. That man has an iron stomach. That man is suffering. That man is suffering. Get a new wife. That's terrible.
Is it done? It's done? Okay, time to plate it. Okay, it's definitely a meal. It doesn't look too...
It's a meal. Yeah, that's the most basic thing. Yeah, that is a meal. The others were meals as well. The question is the quality of the meal. That is a meal of all time, ladies and gentlemen.
Like different from the real thing, like concerningly, because paella is usually like a I don't know, it's a bit of like a mix. It's almost like a stir fry, honestly. So this is what it's meant to look like, and then this is what it ends up looking like. Okay, it's not too different, which is, yeah, very concerning. But once again, I didn't even realize how much oil was in this pan. You can only realize that when they put this thing in it, and you realize that it's separating the white stuff. Okay, what is that juice? That is concerning. There is some white juice in this. What is this? Cockles? And instead of straining the juice, you're just gonna pour the whole, like, juice in there? Okay, maybe it adds flavor. But then the mussels, they definitely look like they're past their expiry date. Why do they have, like, all this white stuff on it? Like, straight out of the packet. You can see there's all the
sperm.
White stuff in the packet. Is that mold? I hope that's not mold. But I mean, the straight raw peppercorns straight into the pan. Okay, that's what ruins it for me. Like, that would be the reason why I don't eat this. Because imagine just eating your rice and then you just get some random, like, hard...
Meal fit for the king. Meal fit for the king. If that's a meal fit for a king, you must be living off cockroaches. That is not meal fit for a king. That is, okay, that is meal fit for a king if you tried to kill the king. That is an abomination. This is what happens when you come into the sink and flush the sperm down. That is what comes out. A weird sewer monster. This is what happens when you go into the toilet and flush. This is what you will do. This is the mutation that's gonna crawl around in the sewers.
Rock in your teeth. You crack your tooth, and then you gotta pay like $1,000 to get it replaced, or like get some sort of filling. Is this legal? If you think second-degree murder is a light charge. Mac and cheese and wings. Okay, wings first. Okay, with the oil, salt and pepper. Look as normal so far. Oh.
The oil is surprisingly less than usual.
Mac and cheese in the same pan. Okay, I've never heard of this method before. What, with the boiling water and everything in the same pan? The wings aren't gonna cook. Okay. Oh, okay, apparently they do. Apparently they do. Oh, whole peppercorns. Oh, that looks really raw still. You're gonna need a lot more time in the pan than that. More pepper? That's cooked.
They're not cooked. They're raw. A meal fit to overthrow a king. We're cooked, literally.
That does not look cooked. Okay, salmonella. We're gonna give your husband salmonella. Okay, you can definitely tell how much oil was in the pan. This looks very dark. Like, I don't mean that in a racist way, but like, the mac and cheese, I think it should be like a lighter color. Maybe there wasn't enough cheese in it. So this is what it's meant to look like with the mac and cheese and wings. It looks pretty normal here, and then this is... Yeah, I don't think the
This is just death on the plate. This is death and cheese. That is just death on the plate.
Pasta is cooked. Is it meant to like curl up? Or maybe it's just a different type of pasta. I think, yeah, it might be a different type of pasta. Let's just give her the benefit of the doubt. But I mean, it's very questionable why she's deciding to cook the wings and the mac and cheese in the same pan. Maybe she only owns one pan, but even then, I feel like it would be a better idea to just do one and then the other. Just do one at a time. Because I guarantee the wings are not cooked at all. Like when she flips it over here, you can see that tip. You see that? You see how raw that is? Like the rest of the thing, it looks fine. You know, it looks like it's cooked. Wow, we have some cooked chicken. But then
I think like this is a hate crime to the world. This is not just racist. This is a hate crime to the entire planet, to the entire living population. This is a hate crime to people that don't even have food.
and you look at the tip. Yeah, that tip, definitely raw. I hate raw tips. I hate eating raw tips. I hate receiving raw tips. But she's not even making the mac and cheese from scratch. Is this Easy Mac? What is it? What brand is this mac and cheese? Kraft macaroni and cheese. Wait, do you see that? Wait, do you see the image? I think this is the sign that the noodle is cooked. If the noodle looks like this and is curved, I think that's the sign that it's cooked. But do you see how straight all of these pasta noodles are? This is the only one that is cooked. This is the single strand of pasta that is cooked. The rest of them are raw. They're gonna be crunchy. Macaroni with the raw chicken is crazy. Oh yeah, cross-contamination. You're not meant to mix raw stuff with like stuff that you're meant to eat, like straight up. I don't know whether the heat will be enough to like kill all the bacteria from the raw chicken, but yeah.
Well, it is at least certainly enough to kill the husband.
You definitely shouldn't be like mixing them up. Making a homemade traditional Italian style, wow, Italian style pizza.
Why are you making pizza in a pan? Do you not have an oven? Do we even make Italian style pizza in a pan? This is a hate crime. This is a hate crime.
Homemade, by the way, in case you didn't read that. Okay, a lot of salt, pepper, oil. Homemade pizza. Wow. I might have to take some notes. This recipe looks pretty decent. Homemade Italian pizza. Okay. It doesn't look too.
Also, I don't think that is a homemade pizza. I think that was a frozen pizza. That was just a frozen pizza. I think that's just a frozen pizza, and she just threw it into the pan with the oil.
Oh, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, apart from the oil, it doesn't look too bad. Okay, we got. Whoa! We flip pizzas. Oh!
This is rage bait. Nah, this is rage bait. This is rage bait. This is complete and utter rage bait. This is rage bait. This account is rage bait. It has to be. Nah, that is the most obvious one now. This is rage bait. Nah, bro, this is crazy. Well, now it's no longer pizza, chat.
This is a completely brand new pizza. She's invented a brand new pizza. It's pepperoni without the pepperoni. Wow. So it's pepperoni pizza without the pepperoni. So it's just called pizza. Oh, okay. One by one, she's just gonna place them on. She's lost half the cheese. Maybe this is the strategy? Is this her homemade recipe? Okay, she just ends the video there. Okay,
This is a hate crime. This is a hate crime. I consider this a hate crime. This is racially motivated towards Italians. I feel I'm part Italian. I feel offended. I'm canceling this woman.
I guarantee it is still frozen on the inside somehow. But I mean, it's definitely a very homemade traditional recipe. I mean, my favorite part is the way she made the dough from scratch and put the tomato sauce on the dough, put the cheese, put everything. Maybe she just skipped that part of the video. You know what? Let's just give her the benefit of the doubt. Let's just assume that she made this from scratch. She made the dough, made everything, placed it all and everything. And the final step is to cook it. So instead of using an oven or a pizza oven, she just tries to deep fry her pizza.
She just deep fried her pizza. That is a crime.
Okay, Italian style pizza. Do the Italians deep fry their pizza? That's a lot of oil. The entire pizza is submerged in oil. And she adds so much salt and pepper. You can see, bro, you can see the layer of oil on top of the pizza. Because you can see the film of black pepper on it. It's not even like reaching the actual like cheese. Actually, they do deep fried pizza. Double fried pizza. Okay, you know what? She might be onto something. She might be onto something. But she's most likely also on something. Because why would she even have the thought of flipping her pizza? You could have just put like a lid on top of the pan. That would have like helped you cook the top of the thing. But instead, when you flip it, you literally lose all of your toppings. You have a brand new pizza. What is this? This is margarita pizza. It's just cheese and tomato.
Like the only way to work, for this to work, is if she flipped it and let it flip for a while, so that it like gets, like, it starts to like harden. But this is not it. That looks decent because she didn't make it. All she did was deep fry the pizza. That's probably the one that is the most edible.
Sauce. I mean, maybe your husband is a vegetarian, so he can't eat pepperoni. Are you allowed to eat cheese if you're a vegetarian? But if you are allowed to eat cheese, maybe this is the vegetarian option. And there is so much oil in the pan that like the pizza can't even absorb all of it. Like there is still so much oil left. That's how saturated the pizza must be with oil. Flipping the pizza is a stroke of genius, bro. Flipping the pizza gave me a stroke. Chinese orange chicken.
What is no? No. No. No.
Pizza must be with oil. Flipping the pizza is a stroke of genius, bro. Flipping the pizza gave me a stroke. Chinese orange chicken.
This is rage bait. This is rage bait. No, she's washing the chicken. No. 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 This can't be. This can't be. This is a crime. This is a crime committed. No, 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 she's washing the chicken. No, this is rage bait. This is the ultimate cooking rage bait. What? No. Bro, that's crazy.
Wait, is that detergent? Frozen chicken, detergent, boiling water. Why are you marinating your chicken in detergent?
Oh, okay. Washing her chicken. She's washing the chicken.
She's washing the chicken. And it's still frozen. Oh, I think she tried to defrost it with the boiling water. Okay. And it's still frozen. That's a bread knife she's using. Okay. Is that oil or detergent? I can't even tell at this point. Okay, we have some orange slices. Looks not too bad so far. Paprika. Okay. Oh, it's still frozen. Does she realize? What is that? Is that orange juice? Orange. Okay.
Bro, no. She just threw in orange soda. Orange juice. Orange juice. She made literally Chinese orange chicken.
Orange juice. Oh, she missed. What is that? Ramen noodles? Salt? Pepper? Yep. Oh, nah, the whole peppercorns. Okay. Oh, okay, it's actually... Wait, this is the first time she's cooked the ramen noodles properly without, like, cutting it up. That is still extremely frozen. The chicken is extremely frozen inside. Okay. The oranges don't look bad. Simmering, okay, nice. We can get some nice, sticky, sweet sauce. What is that? Flour? Okay, we're gonna turn this into bread. Okay.
Bro, this is horrid. So many crimes on one chicken, I can't believe it. This is terrible.
Chicken orange bread. Okay. Okay, we're not gonna mix it. More orange juice. The chicken is still frozen on the inside, I can tell. Oh, okay, that looks really raw. That's raw. That's raw. That's too floppy.
That chicken is raw. She cooked noodles and orange juice. This is horrible. This is a crime. This is terrible. If there ever lands a nuke of the Chinese in the UK, you know who's responsible. You know exactly who's at fault for this.
That's raw. She's done? That's raw. Salmonella.
Salmonella.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I've never actually heard of orange chicken before. I've never eaten it before. I think it might be a real recipe because, you know, like the other day I heard about, what is it, Coca-Cola chicken wings for the first time. I think that's like a Chinese recipe they do in China. Okay, so apparently, yeah, it is a real recipe, Chinese orange chicken. But the issue is that this is what it's meant to look like. You know, we have some nice fried chicken with like a batter, some orange sauce, rice underneath. And then this is her version. This is just chicken breast, ramen noodles, and orange slices. I think she might have brain damage or dyslexia. Maybe she couldn't read the recipe properly. But I mean, what is this? Fairy detergent.
She washed her chicken. She straight up just washed her fucking chicken. Who washes their chicken?
With the frozen chicken. So she washes her chicken. Okay, first of all, you're not meant to be washing chicken. If you wash chicken, you can splash all like the germs everywhere all over the kitchen. So that's why it's recommended to just cook the chicken without washing it. But instead, this person tries to marinate her chicken with detergent. That would taste pretty bad. And she tried, bro, it's a 2-in-1. It's a double whammy. So she tries to marinate her chicken, she tries to clean her chicken, and she also tries to defrost her chicken. That's boiling water into this plastic. Surely it melts the plastic a little bit. And she also salts it as well while she's at it. Okay, it's the 4-in-1, like quadruple whammy. But are you meant to put like the actual like oranges into the pan with the chicken? I feel like it's just garnish, right? You just put it on at the end, like for garnish, for presentation. And she cooks it with orange juice. I feel like this might be part of the real recipe, but it just feels very, it just doesn't feel right. Let's have a look at a real recipe. So surely there...
Everything she has made does not feel right. Nothing she made here feels right. Nothing. Absolutely none. Zero. Nothing feels right. I feel offended on the behalf of the Chinese.
There's no orange juice in it. Actually, no, there is. Okay,
I'm about to turn into a white liberal with this one.
Of a cup of orange juice. Okay. So you make the orange sauce, you put all the orange juice, everything into the same bowl, then you marinate the chicken. Oh, okay, and then you put flour on it to prepare it for deep frying. Okay, so that's the whole point. Okay, so you're not meant to, like, cook it like a sauce in here.
So you're not meant to throw it in. Hi, Eraser Nox. Hi, how are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Hello. You're not supposed to throw that in there. And this account is rage bait. This account has to be rage bait. I think she doesn't even have a husband. She just takes things from the kitchen and throws them together, what she has, or she tries to cook like really bad versions of it, and that's it. I think this is rage bait. I don't think actually anybody eats this. And if the husband eats that, I'll be praying for you. I'll be praying for you so damn much. I'll be going to church today to pray for this poor man.
You're only meant to use the orange juice to marinate it, and you're meant to deep fry it. But instead, she's trying to do some noodle dish. She's trying to reinvent the wheel. The wheel does not need to be reinvented. If my wife ever did this, she's getting beaten. I don't give a...
If my wife ever did this, I'm gonna pull the 1950s.
Frick, what is wrong with this guy?
That was horrible, chat. That was awful. That was one of the worst videos I've ever seen. This is terrible. That was horrid, man. The chicken wings with the macaroni, the like the carbonara with the ramen. Whatever else she made. Wonder who she actually poisoning. I don't know, maybe she's trying to send her dishes to like some political leader. What do I know? But that was horrible. Never again. If I should react to more of these gross things, like, comment, and subscribe.